All right. I think, well, and maybe we should turn off the cover. Here we go. All right. Going to get started our Sunday afternoon or evening, depending on where you're at, session of D&D, the British invasion. The Brits are back. They keep coming back for more punishment, or they delivering it. They're going to deliver today. The triple D's and the E. We got two. We got. If y'all noticed that, you've got Damokos, Delg, and Dwee, and Ilaria. Something about D's in this group. D pluses.
We love the D.
They love the D. So, all righty. I'm enough being a dork because we missed last week due to personal stuff I had to take care of. But they are chomping at the bit. We're all ready to go. Dwee, put you're missing your inspiration. Don't forget to turn it back on, Dwee.
Okay.
Dwee, come now. It's usually Delg messing up. Okay, don't take that throne away from him. Okay, let's do our introductions. We've got a recap. Like I said, we've been off 2 weeks, and the group went. I don't remember what we did. Oops! So I have to tell them. So, Damokos, you're up first. Say hi to everybody, please.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I play Damokos, and I am a tiefling sorcerer.
Delg.
I'm Jack, and I play Delg, the Dwarven Gladiator.
Dwee.
Hi, I'm Rich, and I play Dwee, the Halfling Rogue.
And Ilaria.
I'm Alice. I play Ilaria, and I play a high elf druid.
We can safely say that the women rule this group. Okay, we're going to lay that right out there. So, yeah. So the group have found themselves in Phandelver after routing out some goblins and a bugbear and finding a human individual by the name of Sildar, who they have discovered where they were one of the men that they were tracking, along with a Gundren, a rock seeker, a dwarf. They were able to rescue Gundren because he was not in the cave, but Sildar have thanked them for getting him back to Phandelver. Though he is concerned about his friend Gundren, he's also concerned there were multiple things happening here in town that the group is slowly starting to discover. They did, through the routing of the bugbear and the goblins and all that, find a bunch of supplies that they know have been several of the wagons and the caravans that have come through the tribal trail area that were being robbed and looted. So they believe they have found a good bit of that. But they also know when they got into town here, they have found out that some ruffians by a group that call themselves the Red Brands, based on some of the outfits they wear smocks and some scarves and all like that, that are bright, supposed to be bright red, but so far they've been kind of they're not a very clean group, and they've actually got some in front of them right now, which we'll get to here. They finding out that Sildar was here also had other true mission that he was in on. It was coming to find out what was happening here in this area of the world, based on his position in the Lord's Alliance. He's had it out with Harbin Westminster, the town mayor, so to speak, who has been incompetent in his job, and just pretty much just acquiesced to whatever the Red Brands were doing in town. Didn't want to fight, didn't want issues. The Red Brands have killed the woodworker in town about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and that night after that murder, his family, his wife and 2 kids, disappeared. The group listened to Sildar and Harbin get into it, and to know that Sildar has sent off for communique for his true papers to show his authority for taking over the region and kicking Harbin out of his basically his position as town mayor. Sildar is also looking for a friend of his by the name of Larno Albrecht, who was supposed to be here sent off here a couple months ago to do some pre-scouting for Sildar, and has disappeared. And he hasn't had a word with him for quite some time. So the group has that to